Today is day 14. I think 14 of the hair growth challenge. Either 14 or 13, but I'm pretty sure it's the 14th today. I should know because I literally had class today, but I hope you guys are having a great day. Mine has been great, I would say, but it's really snowy where I am, so my hair got a little bit wet. I was gonna wash my hair tomorrow, but now I'm definitely gonna wash my hair because so much snow got into my hair you can't even see, but you just have to like take it out like this with your hands. There was so much snow and my hair was covered in snow. When I was studying today, I noticed that I had so many split ends. And remember the other time we were trying to cut split ends, but I couldn't see them. And the thing is, with split ends, you're always gonna have one, right? You're never gonna have a full head with 0 of them. But it's just so annoying because every time I get the scissors, now it's like I can't find them. So I'm definitely, while I'm gonna unbraid it, do a little check to see if I have more split ends. But now I'm just like looking at 2, and then I'm gonna stop. Okay, I'm done. No more cutting split ends or this is gonna take a million years. You guys already know the drill of what's gonna happen. We're just gonna do my routine, like I said. Time and consistency. I'm applying this for my studying too. If I just give 5 minutes into studying every day, time over time, it's gonna compound interest. And I'm gonna be even smarter. I've been studying though, so that's been great. Today, while I'm doing my hair, I'm gonna talk about breakage and my opinion on breakage. Honestly, my opinion on breakage is simple. Breakage happens all the time in your hair, so you shouldn't be worried about it as much. When people are talking about breakage, usually they're talking about minimal breakage when you're doing stuff with your hair, but because you hear the word breakage and a lot of people already have like a fear of their hair falling off, they are just starting to stress out. And then you see a lot of people in the comments saying, oh, we can't do anything with our hair, you can't do anything with your hair. Well, the thing is, everything that you do with your hair causes breakage. Even me touching my hair like this, even if I have moisturizer, even if I have water, could cause breakage. I could literally by accident go through a couple strands of my hair and then it would break, right? And that is still considered breakage, even if it's minimal. So when you're thinking about breakage, always remind yourself that everything causes breakage. Even you walking with your hair out, walking with my hair in braids, anything could cause breakage, and breakage can be from minimal to like nothing, a ridiculous amount of breakage to a crazy amount of breakage. So what could cause a lot of breakage? Leaving your hair dry, constantly leaving your hair dry and frying it as well with no heat protectant. Ooh, that is a recipe for breakage. Leaving your hair with bleach for too long. First, that is kind of dangerous because I think that bleach can burn you. I'm not too sure because I never done any dyed hair. I never had to dye someone's hair or do anybody's hair with dye in it. But that's like chemicals, so obviously it could be kind of dangerous. So always like remind yourself like breakage is normal, you know, like everybody is gonna experience breakage like every day, but it's not gonna be a lot unless you wear your hair in a bonnet 24/7, and even then, who knows. So don't worry. I think that because we're learning a lot of things at once, like learning that braids are not as protective as we used to think, like wigs are not as protective as we used to think, and now everybody's like stressed. But you have to think like this: if your hair was probably still growing while you were doing these things, maybe it doesn't cause breakage for you. They're just trying to inform you, and like I said, maybe it does cause breakage, but it's not like as much that you should be really worried about it, you know. But yeah, anyways, I'm going with the sacred oil. As you guys know, I used to put like 3 times this amount, but this is about the amount you're supposed to put in your whole head, which personally I think it's crazy because it looks like such a small amount, but whatever Beyonce says, I guess. Okay, and just a little spoon like this, because I don't know, but it doesn't let me go to the complete middle, so I'm actually, I feel like, I don't know if this is normal growth or this is like growth from the sacred oil, but this looks good. Another thing with breakage, because I'm gonna be braiding my hair, I think the way you put on a hairstyle and the way you take down a hairstyle is somewhere where breakage could be minimal. But if you do that every week, and the way you take down your hair and the way you put your hair in braids is not really good, your hair is going to fall off over time. I don't know if I'm explaining this properly. For example, if I start braiding my hair, right, like I have my hair braided, if I didn't braid it the way I did and I just braided my hair dry, I would have had breakage. And if I decided to take down my hair dry, I would have had breakage as well, and my hair would have probably fall off more than it's usually supposed to do, because there's breakage and shedding. Your hair's supposed to shed. In the shower, your hair falls, that's normal, that's shedding. If you have an excessive amount of hair that's falling, that might be a medical issue, or you might be pulling your hair and taking down your hair harshly, but you're still gonna have shedding. Shedding is normal. I can make a video about that, showing pictures and images to show you guys how much you should look depending on how long your hair is, but having a little bit of hair fall out is normal. But like I was saying, if you do that and you keep doing that and your hair is just falling off when you're braiding your hair and when you're unbraiding your hair, you are causing the breakage. You're gonna lose more hair than you're getting new growth, and then you're gonna keep doing that. Let's say you do your hair every 2 weeks, your hair is gonna fall off. I'm actually going to show you guys an example. I have my mannequin. 1 second. Let me see if I can. Okay, 1 second. Okay, My poor Shaquila. I haven't done her hair in a while. But let's say this is Shaquila's hair. As you can see, dry. Her hair, dry. Her hair is so dry. Do you expect your hair to flourish, to not fall out when your hair is dry? Imagine, look. Do you hear this? If you part your hair and you hear this, no. That's a no. Do you hear this? Look at her hair falling out. Just because I'm like combing it. Do you hear this? If you do your hair and it's dry like this, you shouldn't expect your hair to flourish. You know what I mean? Like, you know? So, a lot of the times when people are saying breakage, they're talking about that. So you have to remember, again, like I said, your hair is gonna like fall off, like natural shedding, and then there's breakage that happens just by living and being a human. But there's ways that you can cause more hair loss than hair gain just because of your lifestyle choices and the way you act with your hair. Like I was saying, Shaquila, her hair is really dry. My hair could never, honestly. It's moisturized. I was trying to do her hair, but then halfway, I just gave up. I should probably unbraid one of them, but you know what I mean? Just putting water would help. Honestly, I would say water and conditioner. I think conditioner is the thing that helps the most because even with water, brushing your hair just with water, kind of spooky. I would never do that. So I'm unbraiding her hair and look, I did a braid out on some of her hair. Oh, it looks nice, as you can see. I really need to do the rest of her hair because this is crazy. But yeah, don't really worry about breakage, especially if you're first starting to just learn how to style your hair. Just try to be present when you're unbraiding your hair so that you can feel if you're just like pulling too harshly, and just be nice to your hair. Spending an extra 2 minutes for every part of your hair, like every side of your hair, is not gonna hurt. Like, why are you trying to save 4 minutes and you're just breaking all your hair off, you know? But yeah, this is what it looks. So look how, and not even about the texture, let's ignore the texture, but do you see the shine and how shiny her hair is versus this? You can tell that it's dry. And I'm not talking about the texture if you guys are gonna start, but you can see this is giving moisturized. And you can still moisturize your hair when it's like this. But you see the difference already? You can tell that this is moisturized. Even this. Do you see how you hear more noise? At least I can hear it. It's because your hair is dry. And I'm not saying when you brush your hair you're never gonna hear noise, but you hear that dry noise. The noise of dryness. Anyways, I'm gonna tie my hair so that I can sleep with it, but also go out with it. Because I might go to the library. And then I'm just gonna like tie my hair a little bit, so I'm just gonna do this. So it's just gonna be like this. Yeah. So I'm gonna end this live. I'm just gonna go do my skincare. I hope you guys found this live helpful. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on live again. Bye.